There's a new variant. I just want everybody to obey. Take extra precautions. It's very, very serious out there. Guys, today is the 8th, right? 8th of July. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know I do not wear a muzzle. I do not wear a muzzle. And this isn't something new, and I don't do it to brag. I do it. I mean, and this is hard to breathe. Woo! Oxygen. Sorry. Funny part is, too. Bang, bang, hang, bang, gang, bang, yang, bang, bang, boom. Problem, reaction, solution. And I'm not here to blame. I blame all governments in this scenario, but it just amazes me, guys. This isn't going to be a long video. It's going to be a short video. But the part that amazes me, come on, sorry, folks, that people are still wearing muzzles. And I saw three different videos today of facilities. One was, where were they? One was in America, or at least two were in America. One, I believe, they were speaking like Russian, right? People are still, again, guys, if you're watching this now, you're red-pilled. You are red-pilled. The best way the best way to subscribe, the best way to, that I describe this is, think about when you were blue-pilled, right? I think there's one person watching that you were born blue-pilled. Now, I was always the person to ask questions. In high school, when I was in high school, it was George Bush. And again, I come from a conservative military law enforcement family and conservative values. But in 2021, I'm much more libertarian. I am not a Bible thumper. I do believe in God, obviously. I'm just a don't tread on me type of guy. And again, you can wear all of these. It just, you look like a fool. You look like a fool. Because again, guys, I know science in 2021 is a religion. It's a religion. The way I would grow up when I was a kid, used to be able to ask questions. People I'm backed into a spot and people were driving by. They saw me all muzzled up when I first started this video. I had about 12 muzzles on. But again, this is a short video. The videos that I saw today, again, not one, folks. 3 new ones of people passing out from the stick. And I'm not calling it a V because it is not a V. The Delta variant. Alpha variant. It's weird because before going live, again, I haven't watched anything to do with these variants, even as a researcher, because it's all BS, in my opinion, right? But before going live, I found out there was an alpha variant, but there's a Delta variant right this second in America, and it's hitting 80% of the heartland of America. 80%. There's a what? Alpha, Delta. What's it? The Lambda variant that originated from Peru. And it's just funny because the Delta is 80% in America, the new cases, And then the Lambda, I believe I'm saying that correctly, is from Peru. And the source was Global News, again, right before going live. But 80%. So they're, 80% and 80%. Coincidence? You be the judge on that one. But numbers are pretty funny. I said this a while back, guys. Again, this isn't my channel. This is our channel. I don't like to say I. I learn a lot of stuff off of you guys. When I can't think of something, I look in the comments, and you guys are very intelligent. If you haven't noticed, around the world, folks, 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. That's it. Guys, we heard that fucking a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago. My prediction. I give credit to where credit is due. Good or bad. Right? Good or bad. If something is, I'll give an example. The election. I feel that there are things going on behind the scenes right now. But I think that there could have been and should have been more that, so we're not in this position that we're in. But I digress with that one. So my prediction as far as these variants, they will continue. Just one person's opinion. They will continue, and they will continue to scare you. That being said, Uncle Billy told us about COVID, right? 5 years ago. TED Talks, and he knew for some reason. He knew. So as much as we don't enjoy Uncle Billy, I think I take him seriously. I take everyone, pretty much everything seriously. And the part that disturbed me when I heard Dr. Billy speak, Dr. Bill, listen to me, I'm programmed. Dr. Billy. When I heard that reptilian speak, he smiled, mentioning that people are not paying attention to these things, but the next, he didn't say variant. The next one, people will. And again, guys, I'm taking that. Take that as what you want, but there's numerous things that tell us about the population. People. Yesterday, this is the lame stream, right? Right out of the lame stream, I'm probably put either a video, like a 2-minute video pertaining to that, but we spoke about sperm counts, guys. Sperm counts before, but now this is the actual lamestream media talking about if you get the stick, it's messing up sperm counts. Shocker, right? Shocker. So pretty crazy. Even out, obviously I'm in the vehicle, when you go to different establishments, like if I go to Wawa, you'll see like one worker wearing a muzzle. I was there about a half hour ago, and I wanted to see what their policy was, because certain employees, they were not wearing a muzzle. And at making this video, I'm live in Jersey, at that establishment. It's up to the individual. And then prior to Wawa, I left a different place, and I asked about, because I have all this paperwork here, and the people that I spoke to today, they were on our page. They did not have a muzzle on, even though the paperwork says to muzzle up. But they, again, not my words, I can't say the place where it just was, but again, on the one-on-one conversation, these people, they're awake, but they're concerned about the fall. What does that mean? Probably something will happen in the fall. In the northern, right now it's summertime, right? For most of the world. Not too many people live below the equator. But it's wintertime for you Aussies in South America. And again, this Lambda, I think that's how you pronounce it, probably butchering it, but Lambda variant that originated, according to the Dr. Fauci, in Peru. So again, guys, just I guess it's the cold weather, but I still see people. I posted a picture about a week ago of that male, right, wearing a muzzle, and he was wearing gloves. Again, as much as it bothers me watching people, the part that gets me, again, if you're an adult, you could wear fucking 12 of them, like I did in the opening of this video. I don't care. It bothers me because you're doing damage to yourself. You're doing damage to yourself. Unless you have a brand new muzzle each and every time, and if it's even rated for such as these events, and you do this is every single time, guys. So if you go into a store, you got to come out and you know the way I do stuff. If I'm all in, no matter what I do, I'm all in, right? I don't half-ass anything. So if you're going to do something, go all out, but do it correctly, because you look fucking stupid. You look fucking stupid. And take the muzzles off the children. That's my soapbox for today. Well, for this. How are you, Gina? Keep the faith. Things are going to be behind us. My opinion, folks. Again, I gave a little bit of my opinion in this video, but I think with everything going on in America, you guys are, what's everything? Everything from 20 January on. Again, just one person's opinion, then I look at comments. They're letting out the release valve. Remove the muzzles in America for the most part, right? In America for the most part. Because, guys, even my governor, I live in a commie state, and I have a video of it. My governor he's a commie, and he's on record for saying, it was a Q&A session, and he said he didn't want to, I'm paraphrasing now, like, provoke anything to escalate. Again, watching my words here, he didn't want to provoke to make people escalate into whatever. But they understand. When I say they, meaning the people in charge. Pisses me off. We live in a crazy ass time, guys. From genders. I mean, in my state, you can have a gender. I'm going to actually do it for the sake of this video, or for my platform. I'm actually going to go to the motor vehicle, and I will be gender X. Seriously. In New Jersey, you're allowed to have a gender X DO. How are you, Susie? There never was a blank, I can't even say it, blank. I just love how the flu disappeared. The flu for 2020, anyone can look it up. The data is out. 3 years ago, record numbers for flu, right? And again, guys, this is just me, and probably you guys as well watching. If they lie about his story, right? We have a statue now in Jersey, a 700-pound statue of a criminal. A criminal from Minneapolis. So what does fucking Jersey have to do with it? Because it's his story. They're teaching this to your children. They're teaching this new history to your children. Newest poll, this is unprecedented. And right before going live, I just spoke to a person face to face. New Jersey State Police are one of the best. They constantly win competitions. They're well respected, not just in Jersey, folks, in America. New Jersey State Police, they're you know how NYPD people say are the best. As New Jersey State Police, they are one of the best. 90, folks, 90%. They're doing a massive hiring right now, but 90% of people and this is the part that gets me. The people who are leaving the military, the people who are leaving law enforcement, these are patriots, folks. These are the patriots. If you look behind the curtain, at the bigger picture, the MO is they want, like, look at Chicago, for instance. They want it to get as bad as possible. I mean, even when 4-5, when Orange Man was there was like some representative in some district over there who mentioned we need help. Bring in the UN, right? So not only the UN, but federal troops. It's just crazy times that we live in. But as much, again, if I know a lot of Leos leaving, people leaving the military, and these are the patriots. When I found out that state police statistic about an hour ago, they're teaching critical race theory, folks, not just in colleges. Not just in colleges, the military. Like, it's getting, like, pretty fucking crazy. I'm sure you guys saw the video of I don't blame the cadet, or not, they're not cadets because they're actually troops. I'm sure you guys saw the video of the Army troops doing PT, right? With the black female. 99% of the Army that were doing PT, they were wearing a muzzle. The black sergeant, she was not. Like, this is the part. Again, guys, I don't care what side you're on. Like, I just want people to be free, but I just want to shake the person. And, like, I guess if you're speaking, you can't catch it. Just like when, you had to wear a muzzle to go out to eat, and then once you sit down, you're allowed to remove it. Like, and the people, I understand there's a lot of people that go along with it because maybe they want to go out to eat, maybe they do it for their job, but for the majority of the people, they just, not so much. They just obey. Just because there's a sign. So, all right, off my soapbox, guys. I could talk. Obviously, you guys know. What's up, John? 19 is a simulation. Kind of like 201? Event 201. It's all about vitamin D levels drop. Yeah, it's important to, you should, again, I don't give any medical advice. I don't give any advice. I don't tell anybody what to do, but, yeah. And there's also stuff, especially if you know somebody who received this experimental stick. Guys, I have my brother, my grandmother, my 84-year-old Native American, 100% Native American grandmother. She received it. So even on my Twitter account, I bash, but again, I love all humans, as long as, I respect everybody, as long as you respect me and others. And just because if you might have got first jab, a lot of people are waking up, including, I did not know my grandma. She went with somebody else in the family and received it. So I did not know that she was going to do that, but now she's aware, and there are precautions. So Again, I don't tell anybody what to do, but I would stop putting who knows what. If I cross the street right now, there's a pharmacy, right? And again, you guys probably, you got numerous pharmacists open up the packaging. It's probably 3 foot long, blank, folks. It's blank. But yet they make laws. If you go to a Dunkin' Donuts, if you get a bag of chips, they have to put every ingredient. God forbid you have a peanut allergy, right? That's a huge lawsuit. What type of oil do you use? People are fascinated with food, and God forbid, get your EpiPen out, but yet you're breathing in not GMOs. You're breathing in nanoparticulates. We're being sprayed like fucking guinea pigs. Silence. Like this. Silence. It's called geoengineering for anyone who's new. You go to Whole Foods. It used to be called Whole Paycheck because they're pretty expensive, but you could get organic foods now pretty much anywhere. Prices have gone down. That being said, food prices, everything has been increasing. And check out my Twitter account. I posted a video yesterday of a business owner inside of a warehouse. You guys are familiar with the cargo ships off the coast of California, how they're backed up. So we are going to be seeing the products are there. The products are sitting in the containers, but from the higher ups, they're told not to. Again, it's up for you guys to decide. But why do you think they're not unloading these big ass ships? One of 2 unreported simulation exercises targeting mass gatherings and used. Yeah. Again, it's fucking mid 2021, and there's still speculation about how, where's patient zero. But from my understanding, and probably you guys as well, they had the Wuhan Games. And people from all over the world went there, and they kind of pushed it underneath the rug. There are a few videos out that you can find of people who were actually in the games. Like, these are military officials from around the world who were sick again, but they brushed it under the rug. Check out some comments. Yeah, who said that? Susie? Look how many fell for it. I think that's the part that I was most surprised by, Susie. And that's one thing that I haven't really spoken about a lot. But being a former police officer, I was definitely shocked to see how quickly. And I'm not even talking about the beginning, because before he even came to America, it was like, again, guys, you could jump on a plane right now, get in the aluminum tube, you could take a non-stop flight from here to wherever, pretty much. Expensive, but and for some reason it just creeped its way. It took many, many weeks to make its way around the world. But yeah, why were so many people so fast to obey? Not in the beginning. Again, in the beginning, I didn't, I even wore a muzzle for, I think I said, a week or two before people started to come out. And again, so much respect. We're seeing, guys, this is the Great Awakening. I don't care what your beliefs are. This is the Great Awakening for teachers, nurses, doctors, police officers, military, media. Yeah, the media. 2 brave women just left within the past week and a half. They were on Project Veritas. Some people say, okay, what does that do by them leaving? A lot, a lot. Besides respect, again, guys, it takes one person. One person. We could have a nice protest. You see a nice protest. It takes one person to throw a bottle or a brick, just to be vocal, and then other people start to get, again, it's energy. Other people start to get more balls, and before you know it, it's a fucking mess. So that's why in these types of scenarios, you're taught, if there's one bad apple, don't mess it up for all of them, and you go after the bad apple. Anyone, you're allowed to protest in America, right? You're allowed to protest for anything. But don't forget, 6th January was the more dangerous than 9/11. I mean, that I really want that to be taught to our children, for what those devils did on 6th January. Absolutely horrible. How dare they take a picture with a police officer? How dare they walk through with American flags? That being said, I'm not defending everybody, folks, and I don't want to get into that topic as far as who was behind it. But to my knowledge, from yesterday, they separated that group into 3 different groups, right? They're charging people with weapons because of scissors. That being said, no firearms. There were no knives found, but they threw the book at these people. Again, why? To make a statement. Because you're white, you support orange, and they want people to see, oh my God, John Smith, he's been in the hole since 6th January, or a couple days after, whenever they got arrested. He can't speak to an attorney. What? 0 court date yet? Like, this is happening right this second, guys, in America. There's like over 300, I think 500 people total were arrested, but there's approximately 300 to, we don't even know the official numbers, 300 to 400 people who are in the hole 23 hours a day. The water is so bad that they had to put it through their sock. And the reason one of the attorneys just spoke out over the past week, and that's the only reason why I know that information. But it took up this long. Like, this is America, folks. Crazy times we live in. Crazy, crazy times. They want to make an example. See what happened to your buddy? You try it. If you have a Lego set, how dare you have a Lego set? Just looking at comments. I'll let you guys go. If anyone said anything and I missed it, you could say it now. The films and photos of the event of what? Which one? Oh shit. Represented by Tom Price at the simulation before he was replaced by the guy who wanted to wait 2020, Alex Azar. Crazy stuff. All right, guys. Susie, you too. Have a great day. Just wanted to get off my soapbox. Again, guys, America. I'll leave with this. Again, this is in America. Again, every state is different, but right now, my opinion, they let out the pressure just a little bit. These will be coming back. Again, my opinion only. You could disagree with me. These are coming back. Take a look at the rest of the world. I know America leads, right, and then the rest of the world follows. And the rest of the world, guys, everywhere, Spain, South America, Australia. So again, my guess would be anywhere from August to September. Most likely September, but again, anything is possible for these things to come back and more lockdowns. more lockdowns. That being said, be safe. Appreciate the chat, guys. Thank you for letting me vent on my soapbox. And I have a hurricane coming tonight. Gonna get 7 inches of rain. All right, guys. Have a good one.